We're not used to being around people who are dying anymore. We've forgotten how to come alongside each other.
Hello.
Hey.
We can just make vision boards of possibly of your fantasy funeral.
We're short of caregivers, and I would like to help the community, whatever community you're in, be more at ease with the reality that death is something that happens to all of us. I am an end-of-life doula, and it's sometimes called a death doula. Some people have all kinds of different names for it. But what I do is I companion people who are dying and those that love them and are caring for them, whether that's family or friends. Here at Sparrow are about to have an event which is talking about death over dessert and hanging out in just a really relaxed setting. Often people decorate boxes similar to this before they're cremated as a way just to memorialize the person too. I'll go get it. Do you mind if I make that up? I'm sort of facilitating conversation with whoever comes with questions about the dying process, about after death, funeral care, choices people have and how they may want their body taken care of, things like that. Gosh, that's beautiful.
It's going on the stand and hope it gets here.
So pretty.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming. It's wonderful to see you. My name's Emma. I'm an end-of-life doula. This is Erica, who many of you know, the founder of Sparrow. And
I've had a lot of people die in my life, and I always walked away from funerals feeling like they didn't represent the person that I loved. It always stuck with me, and I had very clear ideas about what I would want a funeral home to be like, that it didn't really look like what traditionally a funeral home looks like, that it didn't smell like one. Let it be more of a vessel for people to fill with what's important to them.
You're here not just for dead people, you're here for living people. You're here for people to drop by, and it's like a space that's open to walk in, to sit, to be in a place that deals with end of life, but in a way that feeds your living life right now.
we're human beings. We have bodies, but we're not just our bodies, right? We are something else as well. And I think we are, you can call it a mixture of memory, experience, desire, longing. So it's like working with the whole person leading up to the death, but here happening after, and the storytelling that happens here is amazing. So we've got some activities here. We can just make vision boards of possibly of your fantasy funeral, of what maybe you would love to see yourself, where you'd like to be.
Potentially being a ski mountain. I love skiing. You can imagine that people would be like, she loves skiing.
Okay, right.
Someone would say that. I have a playlist here for like something that might make people laugh. Like if Charlotte the Harlot started playing, people would be like, what? Did someone do that by accident? Good inappropriate moment.
Yeah,
for people to
totally.
laugh. I have a do not come in list.
Where will you post that?
I would have a security guard.
Oh, there you go.
I was just kind of going through this travel book, like a scavenger hunt maybe around some cool places.
Oh, I like that.
This is my end-of-life yacht that I crafted. I want to have like something very beautiful and extravagant and fabulous. I've learned to articulate and kind of remove any like stigmas that I have or associate with death in a way. People in their 20s aren't necessarily comfortable talking about death. I think it's something where it's taboo to kind of like talk about, and death is something that everybody experiences and will experience. And I think because of that, there should be some sort of camaraderie between us as people.
Charlotte, would you like to pick a question?
I would love to. Ooh, okay. What are common things you've seen in a person's last moments before they die?
Ooh, that's a good question. Within the last 12 hours, someone coming out of sleep and seeing something that they recognize and reaching out, or even partly sitting up and then going back. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's certainly something I've seen.
We will either be the dying person or we will be around somebody that we love who is dying, and to get more familiar with that, I think it's a form of wisdom to just get real about that. And also in keeping mortality on your mind a bit more, you live better.